Hello. I'm Randomface, and today I just wanted to talk about a few things that are happening with my channel and my Twitch channel and a lot of stuff. So it's mostly to do with the fact that the Hollow Continuity, my big huge story that I've been slowly building and working on for a couple years, is coming to an end. I am currently working on the final video, which is gonna take maybe a few weeks, possibly a month or more to finish, but that's not the point. The point is, I have an idea of what I'm going to do next. I just need to tell you, and there are a few things on Twitch going on that I want to tell you about as well. You see, I recently moved, and that comes with its bonuses and its takebacks, pros and its cons. It's a lot more echoey in here. I have a lot more room to record. But one of the big things about having a lot more room is that it's more echoey. There's going to be more sound elements. And one of the big things about having a bigger room is that I have more space to record more stories. This is the first thing. After the Hollow Continuity, I'm going to be doing more stories. I plan on starting another big, huge story that's going to be a follow-up to the Hollow Continuity, a season 2. It's to be called, but it's kind of going to be separate, like a separate season 2 that could be watched as if it's season 1. Weird, but alright. I have a couple of other stories planned that I'm going to record when I find the time, which, when I find the time, is kind of the issue. Also, the fact that, well, I plan to get back to playing more games, because after all, this is still technically a gaming channel. Now, it's not going to be the regular Let's Play stuff. I mean, maybe occasionally it'll be the regular Let's Play stuff, but for the most part, I like the idea of going into the game and interacting with the world and running around, having just random little forays into there, interacting with the world as if it's real and bringing it to you guys. But also just making more videos like this, just face-to-face videos, which I've been doing a lot more of lately, and also trying for sketches, because after all, I have the equipment. I've done sketches before, it's somewhat worked out. Regardless, I don't know. I have no clue. I am antsy, just all over the place. It's just, it's something. It's anything, really. I want to improve my editing. And so I'm going to try different ways of editing. Whenever I find the time, I'm going to say maybe make different types of videos. Maybe show you my editing process. If I want to experiment with editing, I want to be able to go through and do that, but I also want to be able to do my stories. And, well, I don't know for sure. The whole thing is nebulous. I have no idea what's going to happen. And it's hard to talk about, it's hard to think about, but yeah. Everything's going to change. As for Twitch, that one's a little bit more down to earth than normal to talk about. It's simply a case of I just need some help deciding when to stream. So the way my Twitch channel works, I stream Saturday mornings and one midweek day, and the midweek day I had planned, Wednesday, all of a sudden I can't stream then anymore. So I need your guys' help. I have a channel link in the description through which you can go through and just find a poll on my page. It's also on mobile, upper right corner of the chat if you're on mobile. And there. You can just vote. If you're interested in watching my streams, then vote for when you want the midweek stream to be. It's small, I know. If nobody votes, I'm just going to choose it myself, but it would definitely help. Yeah. It's rough. It's very rough because throughout this whole thing, everything's unstable. And I learn as everything goes on that being an adult is hard, and paying rent is difficult, and holding a hobby which is purely passion, there's no income from it whatsoever, it's hard to justify, but I can justify it because it calms me down, because it helps me stay sane, because it keeps me intact. When homework is overwhelming and I need to back down or else I won't complete anything, I can record. When going through and having a huge problem just moving everything, I took the time occasionally to be able to just edit the finale for Subnautica, and that helped calm me down. And that's how you justify your hobbies in the face of seeing it as useless, because your hobbies are not useless. Even if they don't help you at all, even if they don't bring in an income, they can still help keep you stable, and your mental stability is important. I learned this the hard way a few years ago when my mental stability went down and all of a sudden I started failing classes. I pulled myself out of it and only failed one class, but regardless, just remember that. If you take anything from this update video other than, you know, what I've updated about, just remember, your hobbies are important. Your mental stability is important. It's important to make sure you still function. It's important to make sure you still, you know, go through and keep yourself alive and get a job and be able to support yourself, but your mental stability is important too. Make sure to keep it up. Anyway, yeah, that was a little bit of a shorter message, but anyway, if you enjoyed this video, then I'm going to have 3 things to ask of you. Please remember to always be awesome, always be kind, and always be random. See ya!